morning, everybody. This is day, I think it's officially what? Day 9, beginning of day 9 of my intermittent fasting. Should have reported in at least yesterday because that would have been 7 full days of actually doing the intermittent fasting. Anyways, I'm happy to report that I am down a full 7 pounds. Yay me! And I have, what do I have? I had a good week. Basically, I was able to stay on track as far as being able to keep the fast, and the only struggles I had was over the weekend, and I guess most of us are going to have these troubles because on Saturday my husband decided he wanted to go to lunch, and I tried to tell him no, but he really wanted to go. We didn't have any kids with us, so I told him, I said, I gotta fast, and he didn't care. Anyway, so I went. I wanted to go anyway, so. But it wasn't too bad because it was like it was still after 1, so I broke it early, but it wasn't anything like too dramatic. So we went there, and I got the salad, so I didn't do too bad on that, except that if you know anything about Chili's, they have that margarita flat bread, and it's with all this cheese and whatever it is on it. So I said I didn't want that with my salad, but between him and the barmaid, she's like, I don't understand, you have to have that. That's the best part about it. And I said I don't want it. I said I want it, but I can't eat it. I said, so he insisted that I get it anyways because he will eat it. And of course his salad came with a whole flatbread of his own, you know, the quesadilla, so, which was just ridiculous. And of course she tells me she won't put it on my plate, but she does, so I ate one, so which was pretty good for me. I had that much willpower to put that up. So he ate all mine and all his. He's really no help. He'll be the first to call me a fat ass, but could he encourage me? No. Anyways, so, but that was fine. We had a good time, and I did drink beer. Like I said, I'm not all, you know, gun-ho where I'm gonna, I will drink beer. I drink light beer, so it's not as much carbs or whatever. I know it's still bad or whatever, but, you know, I'm not going to just alter my life completely and change everything. This is just the best way for me to lose weight, is doing this. So I'm not really, you know, as long as I'm getting all the nutrition I need from my meals, I don't think me going an extra so many hours without eating is all that bad. You know, I know people say, oh, you shouldn't skip meals, it's unhealthy for you. Really? So is this weight. And as far as I'm concerned, most of these people don't know a thing about diets or anything, because since they have started the food pyramids, which now they say is wrong, they have been wrong. We are more obese than anything. Besides that, they put all these preservatives in the food, and what does that do? That preserves it in us. So we're having all these chemicals, so, you know, we really don't have a chance. Unless you spend, you know, 10 hours a day figuring out your food, figuring out what doesn't have something in it, what's organic, pay that money. I mean, you know, at least some of it being marked now. What's not GMO anymore, so you have all this crap they're doing to you. So really, this is the best I can do. I'm too old to start. Well, I'm not. I know it. People can say. I just mean I don't have the desire to go all gun ho, figure out a whole new lifestyle, meal plan, go vegan, natural, whatever the heck it is. Anyway, I'm ranting. So, but it's working for me. I'm taking in a good amount of vitamins. At least I'm not eating like I was before. Later that night, of course, because I didn't feed anybody in the house, I did not cook a dinner because they ordered pizza. Of course, I ate the pizza because I like pizza. Like I said, they're no help. They blame me because they said that I should have fed them. That was my older daughter. She's the one who did that on me. But, so that was that. And then Sunday came, and I didn't break fast early, and I tried to do my best, you know, but of course it was my six-year-old grandson's birthday party, so you know what's there. It's just, you know, it's good crap food. So it's all kinds of snack food, sweets and whatever. There's not like you know, anything. I could have refrained and not done anything, but I didn't. But anyways, that's that. So I'm trying to do my best, and I am moving. I haven't started officially exercising, but like say yesterday, you know, like I said, I'm doing the metal detecting, and I did it for probably 3 hours, which I really should have been home doing, you know, my chores. Because today, like after I pick up my daughter from school, we're gonna stay out west out here until, probably won't be home until 7 o'clock tonight, because she meets her new drama teacher, which means every Wednesday from now on until, you know, the next time, she will be out of the house till 9 o'clock, which means I will be, since I wait there with her. So we won't be getting home from me going to pick her up until 9 p.m. every Wednesday, and then when piano starts, that's over with too. So that'll be another day gone. But I am moving, so I did, you know, I was sweating. I literally, I thought I was going to pass out a couple times. And I think, you know, I'm getting up and I'm getting down, and I'm like, you know, my body's getting used to it. It was hot. I thought, you know, I was trying to push myself like if I was out there exercising. So I did that. I felt good after I was done, so that's good. So as long as I'm feeling good, and I did sweat, I know I need to sweat, right? That means it's working. So this light is blinding me. You don't know, I gotta go almost 10 miles straight into the rising sun every morning. I know my glasses are broken here, but these are readers, so until I replace them, I'm stuck with broken glasses. Anyway. Well, I made it home, so I want to recap on exactly what it is that I do for the intermittent fasting. Now, when I do it, I am going at least 16 hours. There are many ways out there. Everybody has to do what's best for them and what works for them and what they think they can handle. It just that I can handle that, because part of it is that I'm sleeping, and that's what's good about intermittent fasting. You're fasting while you sleep. And the other part is that I'm busy during the day, and I have to pick up my daughter, and by the time I get back, it's been that long, and so it works out fine for me that way. May not work out that way for you. You may have to do it, or you may want to do it even longer, because the longer you fast, I guess, the more that your body goes into ketosis. Now, the whole thing about when you're intermittent fasting is like you have that many that you're fasting, and then you can eat during the time period. Now, some people will just eat whatever, and you know, just during those, say, 4 hours, 5 hours that they're allowed to eat before they start their fast again. Now, I'm trying to do a little bit healthier than I would normally do. Well, a lot healthier. I'm making sure that I make up a salad full of greens and proteins and the different colors of vegetables and stuff, and I put it in there. It's a pretty good sized salad, and I do put, probably the only bad thing that I really have in there is I do cheese, mozzarella cheese, and I may change that, but I'm doing it now, and it seems to be okay, because I was making it like a caprese salad at first, and have my good fats. I have the avocados for my good fats, and I've been trying to be off of meat for, you know, as much as possible. So I've been doing my protein through eggs, and so it's working. And so as long as I'm getting my vitamins and minerals and the things that I'm supposed to be eating, I don't really think I'm depriving my body of anything by munching all day long, having a bread and a sandwich, because those other things they will deplete you. I do drink beer, like I said, and I'm drinking light beer, nothing crazy that's So the carbs and stuff, I realize, you know, beers, whatever it is. But, so I'm down the 7 pounds and I am very happy about that, but I also am well aware of water weight and stuff, and I do realize that this is going to be a tougher week for me. So it may not, it may not go well, as well. Even though, like I said, I had those 2 cheat days with the Saturday and Sunday, and not that I wanted to, but it just ended up being that way because I have such a wonderful, supportive family that they encourage me to eat. No, they don't, but they do not care, and they're having it around me. So that's that. But I hope some of you are doing this, and I'd really love for you guys to, post and say, okay, this works for me, hey, try out this, and let's see. Like I said, I'm not exercising yet. I am not doing that yet, but I'm going to incorporate exercising. I just, I'm getting acclimated to not eating, and I know one of the things that they say to do when you start to exercise on intermittent fasting, the best time to exercise is right before you break fast, because your body will then start burning the fat stores when it's going to need those for the exercise. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, I may be wrong on the things that I'm saying, but I am correct on what they say about doing it right before. I mean, you don't want to go hardcore. I'm not going to do that anyways. It's not like I'm going to go heavy lifting or something like that. I'm mainly doing cardio and maybe some light, weights. I do stretch every morning. I do try and do that. Make sure, I can move. Body in motion stays in motion. Isn't that what they say? Anyway, so I'm trying this. I'm hoping it works. I hope it works for you. Thank you for staying this long in my video. And I hope that if you like this video, encourage me by hitting the like button, making comments, and please subscribe. Anyways, thanks for sharing. Thanks for being with me.